Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. End of the week, pretty much. So we're back here, ATS, and well, let's start off with the recap of yesterday's episode, shall we? Of ATS 2. So we ended up on 126,280 euros. We've got 10 garages and 49 trucks. We are a little behind ATS at the moment, but just for those that don't know, I will be streaming ATS tomorrow and the next day. And the reason for that, of course, is because we had about 5 to 6 of our drivers not earning money at all for a while. I don't know how long. It took me a while to figure it out that was happening, and then I tried to fix it. We sold some garages because there were two of the garages were on islands that we had, I think 3 in each that weren't making money. So we moved the garages and moved them, and we moved one to the top of Norway, which was close to the island above Norway where we had a garage. And all 5 of them weren't making money. So yesterday I moved them to other garages, and it looks like they were making money because when we looked on the map view on the driver manager, they were always in the garage. They weren't going anywhere. So we moved the garage further south in Norway, and now they're all on the road. So hopefully it's fixed that. So we just came up with the idea of doing 2 extra streams of ETS to make up for the loss of money, which is probably contributing to why ATS is making so much. If you ever look at ATS doesn't have that problem. We got the guys that we bought last week, so they haven't had a chance to make any money as of yet. Their status is, what is that status? Resting in Minneapolis. If we go to map view, he's there. There's someone there in the red. I think they're resting at home, but as you can see, they're all pretty much making money. I think those are the 2 that we bought at the end of last week's stream. Okay, Causey, how are you, buddy? So, yeah, that's the reason why we'll do it too, because we can't really ascertain how much money we lost or how long they weren't making money. I thought 2 streams with me making money, all my drivers making money over 2 streams should catch that amount up. I don't think it'll be more, personally. We won't end up making more than we should have. I think we're going to end up making less than we would have. But at least making some sort of catch up than no catch up. This competition is the best way to go. Yeah, I'm pretty good, mate. Yeah, not too bad. So, other news. Coast to Coast had an update today. So, yeah, I went into the map and had a look to see what he did in Montana, and it looks exactly the same as the last release, with the missing roads here. I think there was a post about something. Oh, was it there? No, it was somewhere else. Okay. That doesn't seem to be joined. Oh, it was down here. That's right. No, it wasn't that. No. Even that's out. Actually, mine looks different. That's interesting. I mean, there is ways in. It looks like there's definitely ways in. And, oh no, this is what the picture was about. Apparently this bit wasn't connected here. Well, just there, that's right. That bit was gone. That was what that post was about, that bit there. You could get onto the motorway, highway, state, whatever, interstate, whatever, through the off-ramp and on. That bit was just missing. So I'm guessing he's sort of fixed that, but my guess is he's still just got to do a whole lot of this stuff, which is probably quite a bit, you know. You can't do it in a week, especially if you're a person that's doing it on your own and working. But it looks like we can get in and out, and so I don't think there will be much of an issue. Just longer drives, that's all. Yeah, I know there's 5 of them missing, so, and I think that's what these bits are about. He's just got to add them in. Because you've got a sleep here, and I'm guessing that road would join up with there, and all this, and the towns are somewhere around here. I think there was a couple up here. Oh no. So I think that's what he's done. He's just done some major ones, the best he could do, or all he could do with the time he had, and then we'll finish that off later. But we can still get in there. Next week's convy mode. Oh, now that reminds me. I'm going to do that right now on stream. Not that you can see me do it. But I am going to actually... I forgot to do it yesterday. Make a stream announcement. Where is it? Where's the previous one I can copy? There it is. I'm just going to post an announcement in my Discord about convy mode next week. Because I forgot to do it last night. I might as well do it now. Why not? Right. So anyway, we've got to choose a garage in Montana, don't we? So let's get that going. Now, with Coast to Coast, there's only 4 options here. With the actual DLC, there's another couple, I think, which are in here. But I don't think that's going to matter much. So you guys get to choose as always. I'm going to say we're probably better off going with one of these 2, I think. But that's totally up to you. So this would be number 1 there. This would be number 2. That's number 3. And that's number 4. So put your vote on what garage you want with the number, corresponding number, 1, 2, 3, or 4 into chat, and I will give you 30 seconds starting now to do that. And then we're going to go off and find out whether or not we will have issues driving around coast to coast Montana. When we do convy mode next week with ATS, I will be doing Montana and probably World of Trucks around Montana for that stream. Yeah, well, we're only going to find out by going there. I mean, if it causes us an issue, I don't think it'll be that much of a hassle by the time he brings an update for it, because we won't be back for another 2 weeks, which gives them ample time. And we can still have drivers in there. They'll be able to go off and make money and stuff. And if we find troubles, we can just avoid it and come back when it's all sort of properly done. So it's Billings. Right, so let's travel there. Now we got to add a new contract as well. So let's have a look what we've got available around Billings to add to our company of delivery. Delivery, what's the word I'm looking for? What was the sentence I was going for? Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, you know why we're looking for a new company to be their number 1 delivery person to go to, company to go to. Oh, hello, Montana. What do you think, love? Yeah, looks all right. Actually, a little excited about this, to be honest. Of course, I don't have the autumn mod on. It hasn't been updated as of yet. So let's choose. Let's go right in here. And let's have a look what we got here. Actually, no, the easiest way to do it actually is this, isn't it? Let's go to... Oh, I haven't found it yet. Damn it. Let's go for a quick drive. Well, we need fuel anyway. So let's see if we can't discover Billings and then... Hopefully we don't have the problem that we normally do. We've had it once, JJ. Okay, hopefully we don't have the problem we had once. Where we drove around the city. I think there was an ATS actually. And we couldn't discover the location. Right, where do we want to go? So there's a fuel station here. Let's go down here. That looks like it's... Oh, Billings is over there, is it? Oh, okay, it's quite a big area. I'm guessing we have to go in. There's no garage station there though. That's a bit of a pain. Oh, alright. We'll do it this way because I was just making sure. Still got to discover it anyway if I do want to get a contract. Alright, fuel first. Let's get some fuel. And then we'll go into there, find what that is. So this is Montana, eh?
Get ready to turn right.
Spoiler alert, Causey. Is it just a viewpoint? Oh well. Well, we've still got to go in there, I think, to discover Billings anyway. Open up all the jobs in the freight market. No, this has only got 15 gears or something. Yellowstone, oh, is there a Yellowstone River? I never knew that. Is this where Yellowstone Park is? Or around here? I'm trying to think, I'm trying to remember where Yellowstone Park is actually.
Stay left and then turn left.
Oh, don't tell me it's did that reverse thing again and we're not actually going.
Turn left.
To the petrol station first. We're alright, really, we're not desperate, are we? Oh, does it? Okay. That's a heck of a distance, isn't it? Let's see if we can't see it on our little... Oh, no. Wrong side of the world. It's pushing. It's nice to discover a viewpoint, but what I haven't discovered is Billings.
Go straight.
I like the look of this so far. I'm assuming this is actually what it looks like in the DLC.
turn left.
I'm going to keep going straight. We'll go past the name on the GPS there, and hopefully it comes up with. There we go. We're turning left. Changed my mind. And let's just pull over for a sec. This is nice. I like the one-way streets and everything else. It really gives a feel of an actual proper city. Right. Let's choose a company. So freight market, we can now click on buildings and let's see what we got here. So we've got DFA. Oh, we've got Newmount, which we're with. So DFA will be number 1. Who else have we got? UOP. That'll be number 2. General Mills. Are we with General Mills? No. So that'll be number 3, General Mills. So we've got DFA is number 1. UOP is number 2. General Mills is number 3. Who else have we got here? Home Depot will be number 4. Midas will be number 5. Whatever that is number 6. And we're with UPS. So this will be number 6. That's number 5. That's number 4. G'day, Lossing. How you, buddy? How you doing today? It's an actual proper city. Yeah, no, but I mean, actually, in here, this it just sort of gives it more of a feel of it. That was, what was I up to? That's number 3, that's number 2, and that's number 1. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to put in your choice. Alright. Actually, I didn't take note of the time when I said 30 seconds. But anyway, we've got 1 for 5 and 1 for 3. We must be pretty close to 30 seconds by now. Well, it's because it's doubles. We haven't chosen that one yet. All right. Well, we'll go with number 3. I think Causey would know why, because Causey gets the normal. He's the one that normally gets to say on where we go. So we've got, how many we got? Okay, so we've got 3. So we've got that one for 8,000. That one for 6,000. Well, that one for 8,000. Not the best of prices, but anyway. So if you want me to take number 1, type in number 1. If you want me to do number 2, type in number 2, and if you want me to take number 3, type in number 3. I'll give you 30 seconds starting from now to put your choice in. Yeah, I knew Causey would go for 1 because of the doubles. And let me just add General Mills onto our, if the pen works. On our list of companies we deliver for. We'll be right. She'll be right, mate. Well, this might be good. We might be able to get a delivery back into Montana somewhere. And from an ATS2 point of view, even better. It's only a cheap, well, short route, but I need to reset navigation. General Mills is around there. Oh, okay. I thought it still had the well, these are one-way streets. I like this, all these one-way streets. Well, we'll get to know if we can't get out of Montana at least as well, though. Oh, we got to buy another truck. I'll do that when we get to General Mills. Buy our first truck for our garage here. Oh, hang on, guys. I seem to have a knock on the door. I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that. Someone looking for my neighbour right at the front. So they come all the way to my one right at the back to ask me where to find them up front. The very first door you see. There we go. Probably not home, that's what I was checking. Anyway, let's carry on. Mind, I could have just bought the truck then and there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I was on the menu, it would have made perfect sense. Guessing we turn right down here. Or maybe not, maybe just a little further up. Where that pickup's coming out of. Yeah, well, I guess you know already, Causey, since you've done a lot of this DLC. No, this is nice. Well, this is a entrance, but apparently not the right one. Ah, there we go. Yeah, they do such a good job, yes, SCS, don't they? there's towns and whatnot, cities, and don't tell me my brake there, my brake pedal's stuck. I only had it happen once yesterday and all of a sudden straight away, well mind you, that might be just the once for today as well. I need to get a magnetized screwdriver so I can open this thing up properly. Give it a good clean out the pedals. Let's quickly... Actually, this is the... No, it's not the first one we bought, is it? Western Star. There we go, there's the workers' truck. We've got to put a body into it. Who looks good? Oh, look at him so far. It shall be. We'll get Ivan next because I just saw that after I already had it. Sorry, I see what you mean. Yeah, we'll get... Remind me to get him next. For sure. Actually, he'd suit being up in Canada, to be honest, with that hat. We'll move him up there, maybe when we get our next garage in Canada. Apparently the game doesn't like it when you actually put your truck into gear while you're in the menu. Came back in, I was still in neutral instead of... At least with the ATS, all I have to do is actually put the clutch in and put the clutch back out, where in ETS I've actually got to take it out of gear and put it back in.
Finding new route. Turn left.
Alright, our first delivery out of Montana. Or in Montana. Out of Montana. From Montana. This is just... Come on, 7th gear. Come on, Western Star. Flex your muscles.
Recomputed.
I hope there's a fuel station nice and close.
Turn right.
Well, there is, but I'm not allowed to go into it, apparently. This will be fun. Do I have 3 hours of fuel in the tank? $3,000 straight away, look at that. Oh, no, look at that. Second time the brake pedal's stuck. So let's have a look. It looks like it's cloudy today. It's my new weather app. It hangs on the mirror.
Stay right. Then turn right.
It's weird how yesterday the brake sort of worked fine. It only stuck the once right at the end of the stream. And today, twice. You had a whole spare lane there, mate. I wasn't going to stop for you. You could have just got in the other lane and let me in. Oh, way station. Place your bets. Do we pull in or are we allowed to go past? I can bypass, thanks. Just tell me that. Just go, you know what, we'll let you know whether you got to turn in or carry on, but first, let's scare you by putting you're running out of fuel up. And not actually let you know. Leave you in doubt whether you're going to be told or not. Alright. Come on, let's get up to the speed limit so I can put cruise control on and then have a wee gander at the dashboard and try and figure out if I've got enough fuel to get to where we need to go.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Or we can get to the speed limit and then have to slow down to get off the
Exit right.
interstate.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Ooh, it's even struggling in fifth gear to get going. Come on, fuel station. Truck stop. Before my truck stops. That's because I'm worth it. No, it's not going to give me the, how much miles I got left in the tank. I'm liking the look of this so far. I did watch my good mate Doug Zorley live stream this on Discord. So I've seen a little bit of Montana, and what I was surprised about, and it's only an assumption on my part though, I thought the grass would be a lot greener in colour than it is. So far I'm liking what I see.